What is up, you guys? It is Kyle from Full Color Waterfowl. Justin is the guy beside me, and it is August. You know what that means. We are less than a month away from our favorite time of year, early season teal and early season goose, as the waterfowl season begins. Long hot days right now, but we're making it well worth it in the long scheme of things once we get there. But we are coming at you from some public land today to talk about early season teal decoy spreads and what we are throwing this year. Justin, I'll let you take it away from here.
So Kyle, if you're hunting early teal, what kind of decoys would you use?
Well, Justin, I think some early season teal decoys might be the case.
Might help a little bit. Greenhead Gear, guys, has some amazing early season decoys that we use. Very lightweight, just like a lot of the decoys are. One thing we do for early teal is we put really long strings on our decoys. One, so they can swim around and look like ducks, because that's what we want them to do. But most importantly, if you've procrastinated on your scouting and you get out there and you thought the water was that deep and it's that deep, you're prepared for it. So you'll have that as well. One thing I like about these guys, you match the hatch. So all the ducks this time of year are going to look the same. The mom, the babies, all that kind of stuff. So the hens are molted for their breeding purposes, and then as the ducklings grow up, they're going to look very similar to the hen this time of year. So early season, best decoy spreads to put out here, guys, is family groups, because the hen's going to still be with the young ones. They're going to be swimming around getting ready to do their first migration. So with that said, they're all going to be in those tight little groups. So rather than doing a traditional J pattern or W or whatever you like setting up your decoys in, family groups is the way to go for early teal. It just makes more sense for matching what you're seeing out in the environment that you're in. So another good thing,
another key, motion. Getting these little things to move, and as much splashing motion as much as you can during this time of year. All that stuff is going to help you bring the ducks in your spreads during this early season teal season. There's a lot of seasons in there.
There's a lot of seasons in there.
But that's okay.
There's a lot of seasons in that season. So guys, with the motion and everything going on, obviously teal love motion a lot. It draws them in from afar. They can buzz over the treetops and come right at you. They see those flickers of, whether it's the flock of flickers that they have or mojos or whatever you guys use for your weapons of choice, so to speak. When they see that, they come cranking around. So if they come over the treetops and they see something that they're used to, more often than not, they're going to come peeling into your decoy spread. So just keep that in mind when you're out there, and yeah, you'll be successful with those kind of setups.
Another thing, being August, it is time to get out there and scout on the public land or any hunting land that you have, leases, whatever that you may be lucky to have. Get out there, start seeing. Birds are starting to work in the way that they're gonna start working in the fall and in September and things like that. They're starting to work the feeds that they know. They're starting to work the land that they know. And a lot of those local birds that have been sticking around all summer long are starting to go back to those habits that they have. So get out there, follow the birds, figure out what they're doing, get some mindsets on some things. Go check public land if you hunt public land. See what the water levels are at. See what the places look like. A lot will change in a year. We know this by areas we check. You know, water levels can change on a weekly out there. So we need to be out there kind of checking on what's going on, seeing where we're at. But making sure you're out there, boys. It's close, boys and girls. Season is close. It is time to get out there. We're excited. We're stoked. I mean, we couldn't wait to put our waders on today, but it's 80 degrees out, but we're still getting out here. It's worth it. In the long scheme, we can't wait. Get out there, do your things.
With scouting, guys, if you're doing your scouting early, before early teal, especially on public land, you're going to run into guys that are going to be out there scouting as well. So you can get that camaraderie built with them, but not only that, but you can kind of pick their brains of where they plan on hunting. So you don't go out there early teal thinking you got it all scouted, you got it all planned out, and then you're the last one there. So a lot of guys where we hunt are very open to them going to a different spot if you're there first and having that respect for one another. So just keep that in mind with your scouting, so that you have that in the back of your mind going into the season. Like a fucking kid.
Would you see that thing?